she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't feel. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new team.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Chicago Bears. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows. No more podcasts. No more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
So the offseason questions, they have been answered. The biggest one, who will be at quarterback for the Bears in Week 1? That answer, Nick Foles. Here he comes.
And we finally have the answer to one of the biggest battles of training camp. Was it going to be Mitchell Trubisky, the incumbent, or the newly acquired Nick Foles? And Nick Foles trots out to be the starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears. The head coach Matt Nagy had said there wouldn't be a competition, and he was right. Nick Foles seized it, and now he leads the Chicago Bears.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 31, Foles. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Bears.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career. He didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to put a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there. And he wants to show flashes of that form that he exhibited early in his career with New Orleans and Seattle.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Foles. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? man-to-man defense. In this case, one capitalized. The other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing and run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their mobile quarterback, standing 6'4". It's Colin Kaepernick.
A true dual threat at the quarterback position. And let's remember him back in the 2012 season. That game in the playoffs that he had against Green Bay. Ran for 181 yards and 2 scores. Threw for 2 touchdowns. That's the kind of potential he brings to the table every time he steps on the field.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Foles. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
31-yard line.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
First down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Foles. It's caught outright by Graham. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles, and it's incomplete.
Foles pass. Incomplete on the throw.
Charles, we're going to look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They run with Adrian Peterson, the 2nd active leading rusher in the NFL. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Kaepernick. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. As he takes us up just shy of the 45. After the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the last time they had the ball. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Christian Jones leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Foles. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Jamie Collins able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return. And the Lions will take over. We remind you, lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then two more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the 37-yard line.
On second down, it's Peterson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Steps away to his left. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
30-yard line.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. And he'll find Hall. He's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. Well, he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And it's good to make it 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now Kaepernick to try again here after the pick six. For the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I... do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll come on first down. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And now it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago! Allen Robinson, 34 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
The extra point.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. To return, here's Agnew. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Adrian Peterson now getting ready to go again on offense. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make it.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Shotgun snap for Daniel. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Amendola again the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Daniel. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
For T.J. Hawkinson, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Once again, Daniel. He's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
By Khalil Mack. A big loss on the play.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you. Seahawks. 2 touchdown passes there for the former MVP, Matt Ryan. In the game you're watching, it's the former Super Bowl MVP, Nick Foles, with a strong first half. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into it.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. To return, here's Agnew. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Now, their passing game has certainly been buoyed by some unbelievable catches.
I love that word.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you...
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Handoff comes to Peterson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups. 1 yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bears' 32-yard line.
Again, Peterson. Peterson a first down and more. And down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
At the 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He can run. The ball's out, and it's just picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A shotgun handoff to Patterson, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Foles with a throw caught by Patterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a
gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
The 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
He's brought down at the 39.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. look to throw here. And Graham's got it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Patterson on the draw play. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on fourth and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call an offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Throwing again. Daniel. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for T.J. Hawkins.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 75 yards. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. To the air again, Daniel. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
After the touchdown, out is Prater. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On second down now, it's Patterson, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second down, it's Patterson. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
The Bears first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. 2nd and 11 now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
On second down, Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Gain on the play.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain. Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first